Ordering rational and irrational numbers. To order rational and irrational numbers, you are going to have to convert to the same form. And what I mean by that is I would convert to decimals. So for instance, here's a problem that you might see. And it might say, order these numbers from least to greatest or from greatest to least. But we're going to go least to greatest in this case. So example might be 0, negative 1/2 square root of 5 and 11 over 5. So in this case, I would look at these and I would say, okay, I have one negative number, so that's going to be the least. I don't have any other numbers that are negative, so I'm going to put 0 as my next number. And now I got to figure out square root of 5 and 11 over 5. Well, I know that 11 over 5, I can convert that to a decimal by taking 11 divided by 5. And that gives me 2.2. Now, to do the square root of 5, I'm going to need a calculator. So I take, and each calculator is a little different. So if you have questions about your calculator, send me an image on your calculator and I can show you how to type in that square root symbol. But you would do the square root of 5 on your calculator, and that gives you 2.23. And that's all I need to know at this point, because now I know that 11 over 5 is the next number in my sequence, and the square root of 5 would be the largest in my sequence. So my answer would be ordered just the way that it is. Now, I could have also converted negative 1/2 to a decimal if I wanted. However, I knew it was a negative number, so I didn't do that. Another example. Example 2. Let's do negative 0.4, 3/5 square root of 2 and negative 4. And this time they're going to want you to put them on a number line. So in this case, put my number line 0, 1, 2, 3, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So when I have this, I can do some of these right away. Actually, I have to go a little farther here. So let's go to negative 4. So what I do on this number line is I'm going to highlight where negative 4 is and write negative 4 above it. Then I have to highlight where 3/5 is, or negative 0.4. I know that negative 0.4 is going to be in between 0 and negative 1, so I'm putting it there. Again, label it negative 0.4. 3/5 I know is less than 1 and it's positive, so I'm going to label it just over halfway. Label it 3/5. And the square root of 2, I know it's going to be greater than 1, but less than 2, so I'm going to put it in between 1 and 2. and label that as the square root of 2. So now I've just ordered it. I could also figure out the square root of 2 by doing square root of 2 on my calculator. This is how you would order fractions, rational numbers, and irrational numbers.